Do I regret Kinich? The answer is no. It just isn't no, because this guy is just really good still. He is. Like, even with, you know, being a Mavuika bot, like, let's go ahead and show off what the Mavuika, you know, damage looks like sort of here. She is C2. She is C2. But that shouldn't affect us like super heavily, right? We should be fine to go ahead and see this. Now, we're not actually, no, we're not going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, 300,000 damage there. But then we can see Kinich goes ahead and does 300,000 damage himself. So, yeah, the reason why we didn't do a lot of damage with Mavuika there is because we didn't, you know, vape. And I mean, this is, I believe, to be the best, you know, Kinich team. You know, depending on how good your Mavuika is, I guess technically Sealolly might be better, but that's just for every character in the game. No character in the game can escape, you know, Mavuika doing her burst nuke, you know, being the best team nearly. Like, actually, no character could. It's sad and funny at the same time. But genuinely, I mean, Mavuika is just made to work with this character, or Kinich is made to work with Mavuika. Like, they knew what they were going to do with Mavuika, and they were like, okay, we'll have this guy. And this team works very well to support Mavuika, but it also works very well to support Kinich. And this is why it's like certain characters like Ito, you know, I'm not like super, you know, oh no, Ito, man, like he's getting carried by Mavuika. No, because you're also still buffing Ito with 36% Rise Shred on his teams and all this 100% damage bonus, right? It's not like you're neglecting Ito. It's just that you have a insane sub DPS option. So I don't think people who say, oh, it's, you know, Mavuika's damage, it's not even close. Like, you guys got to understand, there are certain synergies that do work. Like, if we do Albedo is not a character I would say is synergetic with, you know, Mavuika. However, you know, I would say Kinich is absolutely synergetic with Mavuika, right? They work off of each other, right? He drains the Night Soul. He, you know, she gives him the Pyro application. It works very, very well. I just wanted to clarify that because I feel like I'm definitely going to see comments of people saying like, oh, it's Mavuika's damage. Like, Kinich does good damage too. He does easily over like 1.2 million easily, right? Especially if you have like a signature weapon on him, right? Because his signature weapon is really, really nice. I just don't have it, you know, and I don't think I'm going to summon for it because Raiden is the other. I'll talk about Raiden tomorrow, but Raiden's the other banner, and so yeah, I have him at C1. It's worked very well for me. I've gotten him, you know, I got his constellations and stuff. He's worked very well. Every single time I've wanted to use this character, it's been fun, right? It has. Like, there's no, he is completely different. And this is why I feel like people were a little too quick to, like, you know, write off, you know, any Natlan character, Natlan gimmicks, or anything like this. Because, like, you got to understand, Kinich is functioning so differently than every other character in the game, right? He is, because you have to slide, you have to get the blind spots. Like, there genuinely is a lot of things you can do, and especially with you know, people who want to like super invest into their characters and invest like super mega main time, right? I feel like if there was a time sink character you could do, you could say it's Kinich, right? There was an argument brought up, I don't know, someone said that Kinich can do 6 hits. I've never seen it. I've only ever seen 5, and I don't think 6, I feel like, is just so far out of reach. It's like saying, well, Arlecchino with a whole bunch of like buffs and stuff would be able to, like, it's just like, it's so unrealistic that it's like, why would you ever, you know, do it? Like, you could never do it reliably is what it sounded like to me. But yeah, Kinich can do 5 hits reliably though. If you are a really strong Kinich main, if you really like this character, you could learn how to do 5 hits, and you would be able to eventually get it up to where you're reliably doing 5 hits, which would bring him up to like 1.5 million damage, which is insane. Like, that's good. That is very, very good. I'm very, you know, like this guy, he's good, right? Like, have I mentioned the AoE yet? I don't think I have, but AoE content, he actually does very well in. You know, I specifically was like, okay, we have to test a lot of these Natlan characters in AoE, right? So I have a video from February 24th. And it's literally just saying, you know, I thought Kinich was bad in AoE, and he just isn't. He isn't. I took him into Abyss, and this guy, he did very well in AoE. And the only time he didn't do L and AoE was when the enemies were so huge, right? So massive ruin guards. I think I can go find one maybe up here. I might be wrong. So there's like really huge ruin guards, right? Okay, I've tried finding one. I have no idea where they spawn at this point. Oh, okay, I'm stuck. So yeah, I don't know where they spawn at, but you just, if you've seen the huge ruin guards, the bigger than normal ruin guards, the ones that have twigs just in branches coming out of them, yeah, that's the ones where he struggles with because they're so huge. Not these guys. These guys do also have twigs and branches coming out of them, I just realized. But the big guys, the white ones, the ones that are like slightly silver white, whatever they are. But, you know, those ones really bring in a tough challenge. Because they, when I was doing Abyss, I believe, they had those guys as two of them at the same time. And having two of them at the same time really pushed, like, Kinich not being able to hit the other guy. Because the AoE just wasn't going to reach the other guy because they're so huge and out of... Their hitboxes are so spaced out because... you know, let's simply put it this way. So, like, we have Bennett here, right? If we look at Bennett, right? So, Bennett, there's like a circle around Bennett. I don't know. I'll do an editing thing. And so there's a circle around Bennett, you see? The other Ruin Guard would have been, like, out of the circle just by existing, right? Even, like, the clip of its leg would have been out of the circle because the other, you know, Ruin Guard that Kinich was targeting was completely so huge that the AoE could not possibly reach the other guy. And that is where, you know, Kinich can fall. Now, it's not to say that he can't reach the other guy. Sometimes they will, but it's highly unlikely. But when it comes to smaller enemies, Kinich had no problem with that. He really didn't. And Mavuika helped out that a lot because Mavuika being able to constantly just shift onto new enemies, right, can get rid of the first wave of enemies, right? That's pretty nice. I mean, it legitimately, you know, Kinich worked very, very, very well as, you know, a AoE killer, right? Especially like the super small AoE. There's like a weird gray zone where he's not necessarily super great, but then again, he does a lot of damage, so it's not that bad. So yeah, I don't really like, I just think this character is really good. I've also, by the way, like exploration, this guy's amazing. He is. I've done, you know, every single time I make an exploration team, I feel like I make it, and like Kinich is like a really good contender for like the main guy I run around with. Other than like Mavuika, who Mavuika's good, right? But I hate how she has a like such a like small duration, right? Whereas Kinich, we can just go ahead. Oh yeah, well, all right. Now we have 30% speed boost, right? Because I have his C1. So like this is really, really like it's nice being able to move this fast so easily and not have to worry about, oh, my Night Soul's gonna run out. I'm gonna burn in lava or something, right? Because I'll know like I'm not even gonna go in lava. It's a really nice exploration team to just have Kinich as your main guy, and then you can have Mavuika on the side for when you need to do certain things. It really does, like, these two characters do pair up well for exploration, and I feel like you do get a lot out of it, honestly. So yeah, I think that's really kind of where I need to end it off here, because I just don't, like, there's no regret that I have for this character. He's fun, he could explore, he do good damage. There's nothing, no other criteria. I mean, he's also very swaggy, like, you know, the man's swag, his drip, you know, is good. But other than that, like, there isn't any other criteria I need to judge the guy on. But what am I going to judge him on? Chat? Voice acting? I guess, like, he had a good stint of, like, nothing, and then, like, they replaced him now, so we'll see how that affects everything. But, yeah, I mean, he's good. He's good, chat. You know, not much else. I rest my case. Kinich, good. No regret. Boom. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.